Since new Doom game is coming out very soon, I decided to replay Doom Eternal, cause I love this game and it's been a while since my last playthrough. After playing through it, I asked myself, is Doom Eternal the best FPS game ever made? Well, I would probably give it to Half-Life 2. However, Doom Eternal is easily in the conversation for the best first-person shooter of all time.
Rip and tear until it is done.
I really like how Doom in many ways sticks to the way old school shooters were structured. Beat a room full of demons, find the keycard, open a locked door and get to the end of the level. Every enemy encounter is very thought out. Demons don't spawn randomly, it's always predetermined where, when and which demon is going to spawn. The locations themselves are amazing playgrounds. Loot is spread out very thoughtfully. You have to actively think where to go and which item you need to pick up now. I also love how vertical this game is. So many levels, ledges to grab on, all that combined with how mobile Doomslayer is in this game. You have both double jump and 2 dashes, so you are able to constantly change your location. Doom Eternal also introduces some platforming elements, which might sound like something unnecessary for a game like this, but I honestly never felt like they had any negative impact on the game's pace. Those segments are short, dashing and jumping around doesn't feel clunky, and it all just fits in the game. It's really nice how the game never forces you to backtrack for too long. Sometimes you will unlock a new path and the game will literally teleport you there. Finding secrets never feels tedious. You never have to go too far away from your main objective, so I didn't even feel lazy to collect some of them. Now let's talk about your arsenal, cause it's easily the best part of Doom Eternal. We already established that the levels are really well structured, but what truly elevates the experience is the amount of tools Doom offers you. I really respect how with all those weapons and tools the game throws at you, it's never overcomplicated. No unnecessary RPG stats and all that bullshit like plus 5% crit chance. You have all sorts of weapons that all behave different from each other. On top of that, you get modifications to add on those guns and you can switch them mid-fight. Doomslayer also has flamethrower to burn enemies and get armor from damaging them, 2 different grenades, and blood punch that charges from demon executions. The progression system is also quite straightforward. You can find an upgrade stone and choose some buffs to either health, armor or ammo. If you keep upgrading, you will get a bonus with those buffs. You can also find runes if you explore the map. Those will give some little bonuses like better movement control in the air, for example. Another thing that makes that arsenal stand out is enemy design. They all function different from each other and have different weaknesses, forcing you to use every weapon and device at your disposal. Some enemies fly around and quite tanky, but can be taken out with one precise grenade. Some have weapons that you can shoot off with a long-range weapon, making them way less dangerous. Some are way too fast to reliably land shots, so you can just freeze those bitches. Some demons will have shields that are gonna be hard to deal with unless you use a plasma gun. Since it's not my first playthrough, I decided to go with a nightmare difficulty, and obviously it wasn't a challenge for a gamer like me. I feel like higher difficulties is where this game shines the most, cause it will really make you think hard about your approach to every encounter. You will be switching weapons constantly and memorize every level really well. We also have to talk about this game's presentations, because holy fuck. There is so much epic scenery to see, all of the locations look really cool and have their own atmosphere. Doom Eternal also understands what Doom game is supposed to be like. So obviously it's badass as fuck.
The beast, does he not seek enhanced power? Gifts to aid him in his noble conquest, perhaps in return for my...
One of my favorite levels has got to be the one where your objective is to kill the priest. To get to him, you go through this factory and literally see how the boss you're about to fight is being constructed there. By the way, bosses are awesome, I guess I just wish there was more of them. Another thing you can't ignore is, of course, the music. Mick Gordon knows his shit, dude. Heavy metal blasting in your ears while you rip demons in half is just a perfect combination. Doom Eternal in my eyes will go down as one of the best first-person shooters ever made, and I hope we can get more games that expand on that classic FPS experience that I fell in love with many years ago. Now I'm just gonna hope that they are going to innovate with the Dark Ages game. I mean, setting already looks insanely cool, I'm just curious how different it's going to be, because judging by the trailers, it does not look as vertically focused as Eternal was, but I'm sure they are gonna deliver.